So Philadelphia will get the first possession. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. They've got Pippen. James is out there with Stephen Curry. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 5. Leonard, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. And it's Shaquille O'Neal with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Now here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's James.
That's just excellent defense from Victor. He just understands how to alter shots with his presence.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Now Pippen. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Kick out to Giannis. Back to James. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. LeBron drives in. 4 on the clock. Curry can't get it to go. And so it's KD with it. He brings up the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Here's Chamberlain. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Here are the Mavericks now. Giannis outside. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Durant dishes to Leonard. Here's Wembanyama. Back to Leonard. Shot on the wing. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You set him up, more often than not, Leonard will knock him down.
Curry passes to Giannis. Abdul-Jabbar outside. And here's James outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain. Over Giannis. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now here's LeBron. Back to Curry. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's Philadelphia. There's 1:59 left here in the opening quarter. Pass to KD. A second chance effort. And Shaq with the slam.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. James a screen on Leonard. James left side. Drains it from 17 feet out. James has got 5 points so far.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Dallas making a switch here. Nowitzki's checked in.
Second team foul.
1:15 left in the first.
Number 41.
Pass to Chamberlain. Outside, KD. Takes it out to Leonard. O'Neal sets the screen for Leonard. It's tipped. 5 to shoot. KD passes to Leonard. A 3 from Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Curry. No scoring in this one. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. To the paint. And the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. James finds Nowitzki. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Leonard. Curry can't get it to go.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
Here's O'Neal. Abdul-Jabbar covering.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 4. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Antetokounmpo out there with Pippen. Then it's Kareem. And it's LeBron James. And it's Curry in a point. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thank you, Kevin. Kevin Durant talked about the key to his longevity. And he said just being enthusiastic about the game every day and wanting to get better, that forces you to get in the gym. What you do the most is what you're going to be best at. And if you don't use it, you'll lose it. That's how I look at it. Kevin, back to you.
Truly the love for the game. Allie, as always, we appreciate your reporting. Wembanyama against Pippen. Back to Chamberlain. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by Wembanyama. Chamberlain got 7.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Back to James. The strength and power of James down low.
And one of those players who will not be denied. LeBron's so strong inside.
Leonard against Curry. The wide open look for Durant. That 3 off the mark. Mavericks trailed by 3. Pippen kicks to Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And with that skill set at 6'11", Giannis might be the toughest guard in the league.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Here is Durant. Still scoreless. Outside Leonard. Fires from deep. Mavericks with the rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. They get the rebound. Antetokounmpo passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Curry is inside. Leonard's there. The shot by Curry, no good. Curry's gone. Only 1 of 7 here from the field. Outside Leonard. Back to Wembanyama. Six to shoot. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And it's Leonard missing. The Mavericks trail. Pippen dishes to James. Down low. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And Antetokounmpo slamming it down there, using his sensational will to finish with the flush.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
.141 left in the first half of the game. Curry against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. Here's O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
Yeah, Leonard really utilizing the vision to find the crack in the defensive coverage.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Once again, for your 76ers Youth Dance Team.
There's 1:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Curry outside. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Tries the spin move. And Wembanyama outside. KD a screen on LeBron. Shot clock at 6. Pulls it from 20. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Now it's a 3-point 76ers lead. 40 seconds left in the first half. Giannis passes to Abdul-Jabbar. Now Curry. He's covered by Leonard. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Curry against Leonard. Pass to James. Abdul-Jabbar sets the pick for LeBron. Getting downhill, LeBron.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at James, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We've got Chamberlain. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Durant in at the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's James. And it's sent back by O'Neal. It's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. From deep, James.
Some exceptionally physical defense from O'Neal. He loves using that size to shut you down.
Wembanyama passes to Chamberlain. And here's Leonard. All sorts of time. Again, Philadelphia.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 5-point game. LeBron is screen on Leonard. James in the post. Defended by Wembanyama.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that one.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's ready to talk things through with them. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, Kareem, strong and focused.
And just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. Can beat you in so many ways.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
James with it. 9 points in the game so far. Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
This is how terrifying Durant can be on the drive, using those long strides and then taking flight.
James a screen on Leonard. Curry outside. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. Philadelphia leading by 5. Pass to KD. O'Neal looking around. Here's Wembanyama. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Here's James. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Dallas, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And when you think of LeBron, his competitive spirit is, to me, the first thing that comes to mind. All this guy wants to do is win all the time.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Throws it up high. Stolen by Pippen. Here we go, one-on-one. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, okay. I guess LeBron wanted that one to sting a little. He put a little extra on that one.
The 76ers leading. Pass to Durant. Back to Leonard. The trade. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Leonard's got 5 points now this quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Outside for Curry. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
You knew it was coming because Steph, this man loves a good duel.
Pass to Chamberlain. Three-pointer. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. .112 left in the third quarter. Leonard looking over the floor. Shot clock at 5. From about 16, it's rebounded by Dallas. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Leonard against Curry. For the tie, it's rebounded by Durant. Philadelphia leading by 3. Wembanyama, that's for 2. And they cash in right away with the quick shot.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
LeBron is screen on Leonard. Curry dishes to LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Back to Curry. On the wing, James. The 3. And Curry the bucket on the assist by James. Curry's got 6 here in this quarter.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
To the inside. Abdul-Jabbar with the steal. James way outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. 76ers lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's who Rick Carlisle's going with. Antetokounmpo out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then there's Pippen. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 2 spot. Pass to Chamberlain. O'Neal sets the screen for Durant. Back to Chamberlain. Over Giannis. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here is LeBron to take the lead. Giannis, no good. Durant against James. High post, KD. Chamberlain, the pass to Wembanyama. Another shot, and Chamberlain drops it in. And the 76ers lead by 2.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And now, Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach challenging the team to play faster. He emphasized the main focus is that first pass off a turnover or a rebound. Make it quicker to get the ball out and into transition. Let's see if those words actually work.
Thank you, Allie. Outside Leonard shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Curry deciding where to go with it. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Antetokounmpo kicks to James. Curry on the wing. 5 on the clock. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Chamberlain. Here's Leonard. Now Wembanyama. Tries it from 19. Good on the basket.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. It's a 1-point game. Now Curry. Here's Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Chamberlain. And now the 76ers on the break. Outside O'Neal. 1:56 left in the fourth. Clock at 6. Now Wembanyama. And he does not hit. Now Curry. James outside. Here's Antetokounmpo. No good from 3. Now Durant. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Curry against Leonard. Outside Curry. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Now James from deep. He's out of bounds. Last touch by O'Neal. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Curry. Antetokounmpo. The 3 is off. plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Now O'Neal. O'Neal literally bending the rim with the power.
Oh, nice setup by Wembanyama. On top of everything else, this guy has an incredible IQ.
Leonard against Curry. The three doesn't go. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And so they foul intentionally.
Scottie Pippen. Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Victor Wembanyama. 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Considered by many to be the best prospect since LeBron James, Wembanyama seems determined to reach his full potential.
Job well done at the line on that possession. They'll make things a little easier on themselves if they can convert those.
Antetokounmpo. They can't stop the run with that one. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
So Philadelphia wins it. It was...
Tip-off goes to Philadelphia. A look at the 76ers starting group. Stephen Curry is out there with James. And it's Garnett in at the 4. Now, here is James. Shot clock at 6. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. Tries it from 19. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Yeah, he's got to be mad at himself for missing that one, especially considering the defense didn't really affect him.
Curry's shot is off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo, and that one goes in.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Curry against Leonard. Back to Curry. Pulls it, and the jumper falls for him. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. SGA with it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. Outside Wembanyama. Now SGA. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Leonard against Curry. The 3, James. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Leonard looking over the floor. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the picks.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now, here is James. With the drive. It's hauled in by Wembanyama.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Oh, there's the alley. James with the ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
And the basket by Leonard.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
Leonard against Curry. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Fires it. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
and now they are just going to keep riding that momentum with the hot hand.
Now here's SGA. And here's Leonard for three. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. Leonard's got 8.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
James, a screen on Leonard. Here's Curry. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Leonard outside. It's stolen by James. And the layup is good off the glass.
You love how LeBron sticks with the play, supporting the fast break and ensuring they convert.
Leonard outside, launches it, and Dallas hits again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Curry against Leonard. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Wing shot on the way. Drained it for 2 points. And that's now 6 points for Stephen Curry.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here's Antetokounmpo. No made baskets yet. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. That one misses for Antetokounmpo. And so it's Kawhi Leonard making highlights for Dallas. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Dallas.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist number.
They've got Victor Wembanyama. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Antetokounmpo looking it over. To the middle. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Curry. Pass to James. Back to Curry. This one for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. James has got 4 assists in the game. Now Antetokounmpo. Leonard for 3. O'Neal pulls it in. James against Gilgeous-Alexander. James passes to Garnett. Pass to Curry. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. On defense, Philadelphia. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Now, here is James. Back to Curry. No one near him. Again, the Sixers score.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Curry's gone 6 of 8 from the field. SGA surveying the D. Goes up on the wing. Rebounded by Pippen. Here's Philadelphia. Pass to James. Here's Garnett. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by SGA. Wembanyama with it. Picked up by James. To the right side. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Leonard. Yes! And it's Wembanyama picking up the assist. Leonard's gotten 4 this quarter.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
James outside. Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown.
This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Leonard outside. No good from outside.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
A minute 15 left in the first half of basketball. Here's James. Oh, LeBron! Just too much to handle inside.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
Outside Wembanyama. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Leonard. Here's Pippen, and he drives in.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. They get the rebound. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Antetokounmpo inside.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Philadelphia on top, up 2. And we'll be back with you shortly. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
Taking a look at the 76ers. LeBron James out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Garnett in at the 4. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. 2-point game. Throws it up high. Deflected. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. On the wing, Curry. It's stolen by Leonard. Oh, and a fast break for Dallas. It's stolen by Curry. Here's Pippen. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
SGA against James. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Antetokounmpo has got 7 assists in the game. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. And here's Curry. Leonard defending. Curry's shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Now Philadelphia with it. And here's Curry. 16 points for him. From the arc. The shot, no good.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Ooh, ripped away. Here's James. Pippen outside. Back to James. It's stolen by Leonard. From deep, Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from 3.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
James inside. Antetokounmpo's there. Screen by O'Neal. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. And miss after miss right now. The Mavericks lead by 3. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Curry looking it over. Pass to James. Back to Curry. Lets the 3 fly. Sends it home from three-point land. Curry's got 19 points.
Not sure there's such a thing as a bad 3 for Steph.
Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Leonard. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
As this game tightens up, it's even more important to take care of the basketball.
So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Outside Curry. Now here is James. He has 6. It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Nope, 4 for 7 now. Curry against Antetokounmpo. For 3, James. O'Neal. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
SGA passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the pick. Just 5 to shoot. Chamberlain. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Curry. He's got 19. Here's O'Neal. And a two-handed jam.
Yeah, you can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.
Antetokounmpo outside. Inside. Here's Chamberlain. And he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
And it's such an advantage to have a big man who can facilitate at a high level like that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Kawhi Leonard out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Chamberlain in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas.
Now at the line for the 76ers.
And he makes both free throws. The Mavericks trailing. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to SGA. From outside the arc. Great touch from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
James passes to Garnett. Pass to Curry. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. James passes to Curry. Over Leonard. That's good from Curry on the assist from James. And that's 21 points for Stephen Curry. Gilgeous-Alexander against James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. They set the pick to the inside. O'Neal pulls it in. O'Neal's got his 6th rebound on the night. Outside Curry. From downtown, pure from three-point range. And now a 4-point 76ers lead.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
From deep, Wembanyama gets hauled in by the Sixers. O'Neal's got his 7th rebound here tonight. James outside. Now Curry. 6 to shoot. Let's loose for 3. Leonard there for the rebound. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's SGA. Outside Wembanyama. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. Both hands there for a little extra.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Now James. Curry outside for 3, and he nails it.
And Steph relishes taking key shots. It's what he's out there to do.
Mavericks trail by 5. Outside, SGA. Antetokounmpo outside. Outside Leonard. Shoots a 3. Pull the offensive board, Dallas. Outside Wembanyama. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You too. Jump ball call.
Here's Leonard. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo outside. And the 3 misses. Philadelphia leading by 5. Now Curry. Jacks up a 3. Wembanyama there for the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Antetokounmpo outside. Oh, a great look, but he can't get it to go. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Third team foul.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. First personal foul. 14 foul.
So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
Well, this is where you are going to lean on your go-to scorer.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. James with the block.
Sending it right back. LeBron fears no one.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
15 foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, LeBron James. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. And Dallas calls time here. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, you're going to have to play this out, take pride in every possession because they are critical at this point.
You gotta dance like everyone's watching. You are on the victory.
Leonard on the wing, defended by Pippen. Wembanyama fires. And so it's Philadelphia with the W. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Stephen Curry.
And so off the tip, it's Philadelphia. A look at the 76ers starting group. Garnett is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Pippen. Then it's James. And it's Curry in at the point. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Giannis with it. Durant with the screen on Curry. KD against Pippen. Durant. Bucket is good.
Showing the grit. KD is no stranger to physical defense.
Curry against Leonard. Takes a three. And Stephen Curry gets the three.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Giannis passes to Wembanyama. Pippen against KD. Pass to Leonard. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. Just 4 to shoot. Unloads from 13. Rebound by the 76ers. Driving in.
Oh, my goodness! Okay, that's just insane.
Woo.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Here's Wembanyama. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Outside Pippen. James up top. Pass to Curry. Back to LeBron. From deep. The 76ers another 3.
I like this wrinkle. Put LeBron off the ball and then make a play for him.
Good work there as it goes.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those. And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Bounce pass, Antetokounmpo. Leonard with no one around. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Curry. LeBron outside. Another miss by James. The Kings trail by 3. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Leonard. Giannis sets a screen for Leonard. The 3 drills the three-pointer.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. 1:52 left to play in the first quarter. From outside the arc, sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got 6.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Young. Hopping on the board. Leonard the pass to Chamberlain. Outside, Antetokounmpo. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 3. Curry kicks to LeBron. A three-pointer off the mark.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Now, here is Chamberlain. Shoots over Curry, and Chamberlain gets it to go.
And he can be devastating with that little hook shot of his.
Now the 76ers with it. LeBron passes to Garnett. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the out-of-this-world athleticism? LeBron can finish just about any alley-oop with authority.
Now here's Young. Durant at the elbow. Good work defensively by Pippen. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Leonard. 11 seconds left here in the first quarter. Garnett with a screen on Leonard. And a deep three from Curry. Misses the deep three-point attempt. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Philadelphia ahead, up 3. And we'll be back in just a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
We've got Kawhi Leonard. Chamberlain is out there with Wembanyama. And it's Durant. And it's Giannis in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Kings. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo. Strong finish.
And this is where you feed Giannis. The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
The Kings trail. Quarter number 2. We're about a minute in. Here's Durant. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Garnett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leonard with the steal. To the middle. Giannis rips it down.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Antetokounmpo's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Leonard on the wing. Out to KD. No good with the triple. And the 76ers with possession. Now here's LeBron. He has 7. Floats it up. Oh, James flushes in the alley-oop.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Here's Chamberlain. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's Pippen with the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Got a piece of it. Antetokounmpo with the steal. Durant with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Pass to Chamberlain. Here is Durant. And Durant gets double teamed. Just 5 to shoot. Giannis kicks to KD. Again, the miss by the Kings.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's O'Neal. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
No good on the second free throw. And it's the Kings at the ball, trailing by 2. Wembanyama, right side. Durant, wide open, he fires. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Oh, just beautiful poetry in motion. It is so fun watching Kevin Durant shoot the rock.
James dishes to Garnett. Outside Curry. Shoots over Leonard. It's Curry. That time on the assist from Kevin Garnett. Curry's got 8 points.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
Wembanyama passes to Leonard. The three-pointer, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to LeBron. Back to Curry. Over Leonard. Curry's shot is good. And it's a 4-point Philadelphia lead.
Such a quick release. As soon as the ball touches his hands, it's gone.
Leonard, the pass to Chamberlain. Now, Antetokounmpo. Shoots over Curry. Back to Chamberlain. Count the basket. Chamberlain got 4 points in the quarter.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Curry passes to LeBron. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. LeBron's got the lead up to 5 now for Philadelphia. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Giannis dunks it down.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
Curry deciding where to go with it. Garnett with a screen on Leonard. On its way from Curry for 2. Can't nail the jumper.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive game so far. 76ers lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. They've got Curry. Pippen is out there with Garnett. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's James in at the 2-guard spot. Curry can't get it to go. James against Leonard. Up top, Chamberlain. Here's Giannis. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Giannis has got the first bucket of the third here for the Kings. Curry against Leonard. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 3 assists now in this one.
What focus from Curry on offense so far, doing everything he can to provide a lift for his squad.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Outside Leonard. Off target with his 3. Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Curry. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And so here is Philadelphia. Launches it. The 76ers another 3.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Durant going to work inside.
So polished from the interior. Durant is terrific at utilizing his physical advantages down on the block.
Pass to James. Back to Curry. Lets it go from the wing. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Curry's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Kawhi drills the 3-pointer.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Garnett outside. Pass to Curry. Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Leonard, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
LeBron passes to Garnett.
2 minutes remaining.
Down low, Garnett puts it in.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. 6 on the shot clock. The shot will not fall. James with some nice D. And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now. Outside for Pippen. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Giannis. Back to Wembanyama. Chamberlain with a screen on Pippen. Durant for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Shaq's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's James. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Durant against LeBron for 3. Sacramento again missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Inside, here's O'Neal, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Guys, I feel bad for the rim on that one. Shaq is one powerful dude.
Curry against Antetokounmpo. Good defense, better shot from Antetokounmpo.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. We've got Durant. Kawhi Leonard is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Chamberlain in at the center position. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Curry can't get it to go. The Kings trail by 9. Antetokounmpo passes to Leonard. Giannis sets a screen for Leonard. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And all of a sudden, we've got a ball game, guys. No doubt about it. I'm sensing a major momentum swing here after that steal and run out.
Pass to LeBron. Back to Curry. Beyond the arc. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Curry's got 14 points here in the second half.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
It's good.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Pass to Curry, and play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on James. KD on the wing. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Pass to Leonard. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, a screen on Curry. 4 on the clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
Philadelphia leading by 6. Here's LeBron. Outside, Garnett. Here's Curry. Fires the 3. Curry. What else is new?
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best 3-point shooter I've ever seen.
Timeout, Sacramento. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. They took a laid-back approach to the huddle, telling the team everyone thinks this game is over, so just go out there and let it rip. Let's see what we can do. And I think the players love that message.
All right, Allie, thank you. And here is Curry. O'Neal is screen on Leonard.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
That's good from Stephen Curry.
At the line for the 76ers, Stephen Curry. 2 shots.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Well, when you send him to the line, you know what the outcome is likely to be.
The Kings trail by 9. Chamberlain with a screen on LeBron. Now on to Kumbo from about 16, and the shot goes in.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Outside Curry. LeBron. The putback. Oh, hits the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Now onto the Kumbo. Outside Durant. Missed on the 3.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Garnett. The shot is good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Giannis, he'll bring it up for the Kings. Down by 12. And stolen by James. .105 left in the fourth quarter. It's Pippen on the wing. Defended by Wembanyama. So it's Sacramento. Now Chamberlain. Durant, trained from outside. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Curry fires. What a response. Hitting a 3 of their own.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Pippen with it. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A solid win on the road for them. This building was
Bulls start out with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Durant is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's James. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. So it's Philadelphia now, following the three-point basket by Chicago. James deciding where to go with it. Over Antetokounmpo. Buried from 15 feet out.
That in-between distance is a tough one to master. Not for LeBron, though.
Leonard outside. Back to Curry. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Fires the three. It's hauled in by the Sixers. We played just over a minute here in the first. James outside. Wembanyama pass to James. With the teardrop, it's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. Shot on the wing. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
James passes to Wembanyama. That shot missing. Good D by Antetokounmpo. And Curry's got the ball here for Chicago. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. He said Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to be their main focus at the defensive end. And as he put it, Shai's a riddle because he can light it up from outside. He has the speed to get to the hoop, and he knows how to draw the fouls too. Coach hopes that they stay disciplined and they can keep SGA off the line. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. So it's Philadelphia now. Chicago making their last shot. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Durant for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Chicago leading by 3. Now Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. Oh, Durant with a steal. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Antetokounmpo. Leonard, good. Leonard's got 5 points.
Oh, this is why you get Leonard the ball inside and just let him go to work.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Durant surveying the D. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's SGA with nobody on him. He buries that jumper.
There's so many facets to SGA's game. He's equally good from all 3 levels.
Now here's Curry. Back to Leonard. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 3-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
Everyone loves the alley-oop play, B.A.
Yep, one of the prettiest in basketball. Curry against James. Pass to Garnett. Chicago passing it around. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires for 3. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
Curry against James. Back to Curry to win the run. Sinks it from distance.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now, here is James. Back to SGA. From deep. It's hauled in by Garnett. Chicago leading. Here's Leonard. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's Wembanyama. The shot won't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Chicago ahead, leading by 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the... And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
They clearly wanted to be the more physical team, and they are setting the tone that way. I love the work.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. LeBron James out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Kevin Durant. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. Curry's shot is off. The Sixers trailing. Wembanyama finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain pulls it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's gone 2 of 5 tonight. And he lobs it up. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Durant. And some very quick points for him on that possession. Durant's got his first points in this one. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
James, a screen on Leonard. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. James with a steal. Now Durant. The 3 is up. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Durant's got 5 now.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And that one's good.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
SGA passes to James. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
Back to Curry. Pulls up on the wing. And there's another one for Chicago.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Leonard against SGA. Cans it from the wing. He has 7.
Yeah, total focus from Shai there. Ready to go off the feed.
2 minutes remaining in the fourth half. 2 minutes.
Curry surveys. The 3. Oh, Curry. Just nasty from downtown. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Durant, pass to James. Philadelphia moving it around. And he lobs it up to the rim. 1:24 left in the second period. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to O'Neal. Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Curry. There's 49 seconds left in the first half.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
Pass to James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chicago leading by 4. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Back to Curry. Leonard outside. The 3 ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists in the game.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Wembanyama, screen on Leonard, to the middle. Shot to stop the run. Wembanyama, so comfortable inside.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Bulls out in front. They're up by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Kawhi Leonard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Well, there is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
They've got Giannis Antetokounmpo. Stephen Curry is out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. And that one's good. SGA.
Excellent decision from James. He's all for whipping passes to uncover teammates.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Garnett. Now Leonard. And there's another one for Chicago.
Unleashes the bounce pass. An accurate assist.
76ers trail by 5. Pass to James. Back to SGA. There's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points in the quarter. Here's Garnett. Antetokounmpo up top. SGA covering. And they double up Antetokounmpo. Pass to Curry. Fires from deep. Durant pulls it in.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Now James. Over Curry. Shot clock at 6. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Well, his scoring ability is why this game is all tied up. A few more key possessions like that, and they could start to pull away.
Curry finds Leonard. Off target from outside. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half. James inside. Antetokounmpo's there. The kick to Durant. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. Offensive rebound. O'Neal.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
Pass to Leonard. They need this. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Oh, a fantastic score. Kawhi can put a barrage of points up quick.
Now Philadelphia with it. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, Philadelphia.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And now the first timeout called here for Chicago. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, they needed that timeout. They're searching for answers right now, how to slow this guy down.
Outside Curry. Back to Leonard. Outside Curry. Plenty of space. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Lets it go from deep. Gilgeous-Alexander drills a three.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
56 seconds left in the third. Back to Curry. And again, it's Chicago.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Outside, SGA. All sorts of time. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds in the game. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Back to Curry for the lead. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Leonard against SGA. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. SGA hits them both.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the 4th in what is still anybody's ball game. Taking a look at Philadelphia, we've got LeBron James. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Kevin Durant. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's O'Neal in at the 5 down low.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Pass to Curry. 3-pointer. Good. 8 buckets in 12 attempts.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
SGA against Leonard. And here's Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. Here's James. Chicago with a rebound. Garnett's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Leonard. Back to Curry. There's a screen. From outside, off the mark. Wembanyama. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's James on the wing. Lots of room. Oh, and a great assist by SGA. That one goes in. 8 points for LeBron James.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
And the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. That's a flagrant 1 foul.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. Here's Leonard. Here's Garnett. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Curry. He shoots. And eventually they get a shot to go. So many chances.
Well, guys, I'm happy I'm not guarding Steph right now. On nights like tonight, Curry can do no wrong.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one." Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Clock at 6. Outside Wembanyama. Can't get the three.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
Now Leonard. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter here.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that open.
Here's James. Now SGA. Puts it up. Tight D, making that one difficult. Bulls leading by 5. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Curry. Here's Leonard. Oh, yeah! That's good!
You can tell Curry knows the angles, smartly setting up another guy.